Can I do a very, very, very strange but related segue that is going to get extremely sort of nerdy and specific and insular?
Yes.
Can he? He must.
To take a vote.
So I am watching an anime show now that is part of a genre called isekai, which basically, as I understand it, means someone, usually by dying, ends up in a new world. So at the very beginning of this show, a young woman, dies. I forget how. It's not really important. She then wakes up as like I want to say 7-year-old with all of the memories of her past life.
Interesting.
In a new world that is, let's say, like fantasy Lord of the Rings-esque, but a little bit less scary.
Okay.
More like agrarian and rural.
Sure.
Ooh.
And her whole thing is that in this world, because she was a huge like book nerd, books are really hard to come by here because it's the past. And her whole thing is like, let me invent libraries, basically.
Oh, library. I was going to say she's Gutenberg and invents the printing press.
Well, she knows all about it. So she has to like take these blacksmiths step by step and be like, okay, first we need to make paper out of trees and not out of like animal hide.
Right.
And now she's like, okay, well now we need like a typesetting. Like she knows the whole thing, but it's all just so she can read books. And the show is called The Ascendance of a Bookworm.
Wow. That's pretty great.
It's extremely good.
That made me think of that.
It's on Crunchyroll for
that
those of you.
Twilight Zone where his poor glasses break.
Oh, what's one of my
I forgot
faves?
about
Wait a minute, Zach. She has to write all the books that she's gonna read.
She first has to create like an economy in which books are available to get,
God.
so that
The
she
time
can,
traveler's nightmare.
so that she can read books.
Guys, I got this great idea for a microwave. Okay, shit. All right. Well, I got like 900 steps.
Yes, it would be like if your main thing was I love to eat Hot Pockets, and to do so, you had to invent like
And
the microwave.
It took less than 5 minutes to get to food.
Sure.
Do you ever
Pockets is like the best Shonen Jump there is. Zach. It's
That's true.
undeniable.
do you ever think, like, I've often thought, like, if this thing wasn't invented, like, could I have invented that? Or like if the world was, like pre that thing.
What's that thing for you, Brad? Like, what's the thing you?
I don't know. It bums me out sometimes. Like, I'm like, could I have invented the like stop and serve from a coffee pot?
I've often thought, could I have invented a coffee pot? Oh, often thought, how often I have thought, could I have invented a coffee pot?
Wondering somewhat frequently, could I have invented a small TV? I've been wondering somewhat frequently, could I have invented just a little TV?
I've been musing on, could I ever gone so far as to make a thong? A small piece of underwear eliminating visible, I'm musing
To
on.
shout, could I have figured out how to invent the tile substance that's known as grout?
Thoughts and thinking,
Wonderings and music.
could we have made?
We have invented things. Could we have invented
things? I've noodled about. Oh, how I've noodled about.
Weirdly, the words for thinking aren't hard. It's the word that comes after the word for thinking.
How I have noodled. Could I have invented a doodle?
In my brainstorm to which I've been giving form. I wondered, could I have come up with the name that we all know as Norm? It's short for Norman, but someone came up with it. Before then, people were only named other things like Michael and Ben.
Thoughts and thinking,
Wonderings and musings, could we have come up with things?
thoughts and thinkings,
Wonderings and musings, could we have come up with
things. Things can be words, words can be things. Could
can
we
be
have
words,
invented
words can-
anything?
We can make up the words, but could we make up the things?
Could we have invented
Things.
Probably not.
Probably not. I had the same thought.
I don't think. I
I
don't
just
think.
don't
I could-
have an inventor. Inventor is not in my DNA.
I don't know, Zach. You're a creator. You're an inventor of stories and
I'm
songs.
a weaver of tales.
You're a weaver of
a
tales.
craftsman of words and notes.
What is a story if not an invention of thought?
But still probably not.
But still probably not. Yeah, I don't think I have a
That's
technical
different,
brain.
though. That's different though.